All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. Won't hold you. There's really no such thing as an unboxing anymore. But what there is going on right now in this video is a comparison in the hardware from my Z Fold 5 to my new Z Fold 6. So this is the version I got here. I got the 1 terabyte. Because like, why not? Why not get the 1 terabyte? I'm not saying everybody should. I'm just saying, like, for me, it was kind of a why not. There's nothing. It's just the same junk up here. They don't give us anything. Whoa, this looks... Okay, let me be clear here. I didn't know that this... Okay, it does have a little bit of texture. I was going to say, man, I want a little bit of texture. Never had any experience with this phone yet. This is my first time as well. I do have a dummy unit, but I didn't even get a chance to do that. So let's go ahead and peel it off and give it the first close. Wow, I'm glad that I got this version right here because, you know, I don't like to wear cases. That close, that snap is actually really good. It can definitely pass the stand-up test. Just a look at this hardware, man. This is definitely feeling a little bit more premium than the previous generation Fold 5. And it's just because, you know, they boxed it off. They made, you know how it is. They pretty much took it in line with their their Ultra, the S24 Ultra right there. But man, this phone feels really good, man. I'm surprised at how nice it feels. Now online, I will say this back doesn't look like I thought it was gonna look, but it does have a little bit of texture, you know what I'm saying? So that's pretty good. No longer do I need to do camera module protectors because it looks like they're just on there already. So, you know, nonetheless, it's cool. Looking around the side here, you've got your fingerprint reader built in here, volume rocker, SIM tray, 5G antenna, and then you got some more antennas right there. And then up here, and then you've got, looks like a speaker out, microphones, wow. And then microphone and antenna, and the speaker out, and then Type-C. And that's pretty much it. There's nothing else going on. Now the hinge is something that I was interested in. You can take a look at the hinge. You can see exactly, you know, like, you know, what they did to the hinge to try to kind of get it to look slimmer. They kind of just got it like really flat is what they've done. And they made the Z Fold 6 just a hair wider. And it's a little bit shorter. Like if you have these in your hand, you're going to notice that, you know, this phone is a little bit shorter and a little bit wider. And, you know, whether that's a good thing or not, time will tell. But the Z Fold 5's design is dated, and they've pretty much brought it over to this design, just kind of boxed it off. This definitely looks sleeker and sexier than the Z Fold 5. But, you know, ultimately it's a little bit stubbier, a little bit wider, which is welcome. But again, I didn't so much buy this to be awed by it. I bought it because it was such a good deal on the trade-in. I mean, I'm literally getting $1,300 total for this phone right here. $1,350 is what I got total, I believe. I only paid $600 and some odd for this 1 terabyte right here. And, you know, that was just too good of a deal. And I didn't pay full cost for this right here. So I paid less than half for this, I believe. And so that's why I wasn't planning on trading it in. That's why I didn't trade in my S23 Ultra. You know, my S24 Ultra, I got it for $650. You know, no trade-ins or anything. So trading in something like that is a really good deal. And so this was a good deal for me to trade in. Ultimately, the design is the same. The button location, all the things are pretty much all still the same. Just a few tweaks in the way things look. They've kind of gotten rid of the grills and just do a slot there. But nonetheless, I'm glad I went with the black color. It looks like a faux carbon fiber, which is very sleek and very sexy. I think this is a good look. So yeah, that's a look at the hardware. I'm not going to get into software and everything because it's really not needed. I see there's no more IMEI down here on the bottom either. I guess with this material on the back, they just couldn't do it. But I do have the Z Flip 6, and I also have my real Z Flip 5, but I also have this dummy unit for the Z Flip 6. So my Z Flip 5, I'll compare the hardware to the Z Flip 6. It was supposed to be here today, but unfortunately it's sitting around the corner. It just decided not to give it to me. So if you're on the fence about the hardware, I can go ahead and tell you, yeah, the Z Fold 6 definitely feels better. It's way more lightweight in person too. This feels a lot heavier for some reason. And maybe it's the materials or whatever, but I'm glad they went with this matte feel around here. And I've been saying that for since day one. They pretty much have taken the Fold line up to mirror the Ultra line. Next, the Ultras will be completely flat like the Fold here at some point. But the materials, yeah, it feels really good. This feels more premium than the Fold 5. The Fold 5 feels obviously a little bit more slippery, the size with the fingerprints or whatever. But I'm going to go ahead and back this up, man. Do my backup, and then I'm out of here, man. I appreciate you guys joining me for a quick look at the hardware. And once I get my Z Fold or Z Flip 6 in, I will go ahead and... Can you see how beautiful this is? Look at that hardware. Oof. That's beautiful hardware right there. That back cover, the design... And it's got some texture to it too. Anyway, once my Z Flip 6 comes in, I'll compare the hardware on that for you. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and just start using this. I'll do a backup from my phone, and then I'll erase this one and send it back to Samsung, man. I mean, my phone is pretty much brand new, but I got such a good deal on it. I mean, $1,350 off of this phone, for this phone. I'll never get that for the phone. So, giving it up for that price was a no-brainer to me. And I opted for the 1 terabyte. So I'm going to go ahead and get this set up and get it charged up. And I'll give you a first power on, I guess, if it's got some juice. It should have some juice. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, man, this is pretty nice. It feels very premium. I got to power this one up too. So most I'll probably do to this is a screen protector on the front, and since it's like really flat now and kind of boxed off, those corners are different, you know what I mean? So it's not rounded, like it's boxed off. The entire phone is boxed off, so that just looks really good. That started up pretty fast, obviously, because there's nothing on the phone yet. I'm not signed in. There's nothing going on this phone yet, so unlock this here. Yeah, this phone definitely feels better. It does. I like the boxy design. You can kind of tell it's a little bit shorter. Yeah. Oh, shoot. A software update just popped up. Guess I'll do my backup after the fact. But yeah, man, it's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is my Z Fold 6. The hinge feels really good. Feels strong. I can even sit it up like this. Wow, son, that's pretty cool. But I'm going to go ahead and pop my SIM card in here and start using it. We're kind of worried about the screen on this one. It looks like it's a little wobbly or whatever. I don't know. We'll have to see. Anyway, it's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed. The Z Fold 6 is here, and we're going to just rock with it. Did you get a good deal on yours? Did you get $1,350 off like me? It's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one. Take care.